Hello world and welcome to Elevated Intuition. Today I am using several decks here for us to look at the energy of our next month. And I am doing this by your astrological sign. So if you know your sun sign, which is probably the reading that you're watching right now, but understand that you can also watch for your moon and rising, oftentimes called ascending, and get a fuller picture of your month, a more complex picture of your month. Do you know what your sun, moon, and rising sign is? If not, I have in the description down below where you can put in your birth date, your birth location, and your birth time, and it will tell you. And I say, everyone says sun, moon, and rising, but I'm telling you ascending because I believe that the free birth chart that I am providing down below says ascending too. So I'm a blonde, so it took me a minute to be like, where's my rising? I don't know, it's not even on here. So anyway, don't do what I do. And I will see you in a moment for your zodiac reading for next month. Thank you. Hello, Gemini. Let's take a look at your next month. So right now, I am gonna pull a card here for you for the theme of your month, the theme of Gemini's month, the theme of Gemini's month. The star. Have faith in the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. Lovely, Gemini. So the star comes after the tower. So this talks about a challenging time. So if you felt like, you lost something and things have just not been working out, have hope, because this is about things that have been removed from your life. It's for a reason. They've been holding you back. It's time to be a leaner, meaner Gemini and to have some balance. You can notice here that she has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth. I think, Gemini, you always think you're a star. So this is a time to maybe ground yourself and, understand you are a star, and the things that are lost are not really lost. This just opens up opportunities for growth. So I love that for you. Secrets to be revealed. A secret to be revealed for just one card. Secret to be revealed for Gemini. We've got the 9 of Cups reversed. I think this really does go well with the star because the 9 of Cups often is called the wish card. Show it to you upright. This is kind of like this person is holding on to like all of these cups though. They're holding on very tightly. So if you really want to embrace your star energy this month, it is about letting go of some things. It is about seeing that blessing and unanswered prayers. Like we thought we really, really wanted something. And then when it gets removed from the situation, we realize what a blessing it is that you don't have it. And it could be something as like you really, really thought that you wanted to live in this certain place, whether it was you were going to buy this house or rent this house, and then it didn't happen. You maybe were able to rent it only for a short time, and then you couldn't. But in that time that you lived there, you realized that it had so many issues that you didn't want to buy it in the first place. And thank goodness you were only able to rent it for a little bit and discover that. Or, you really had your heart set on this one area of town and it didn't happen, and you get to where you are and you're like, wow, this is actually really amazing. This actually works out really well for me. So I feel like your secret has something to do with that. And let's see, blessing. A blessing for you, Gemini. We've got the Ace of Wands, but reversed. So the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a new something. And we do have a new beginning here with the star. So that's connected. However, we've got it reversed. So what has come up, and I almost feel like it's very related to what I was talking to with this Nine of Cups. Like, you wanted to do something, but there were all of these obstacles, all of these things, and you thought you were really excited about it. You thought you were really passionate about it. But the blessing here is that you're finding out that once that has been stripped away from you, that it was a good thing, that it was like, oh, I am so glad I didn't get saddled with that. I'm so glad that I didn't get pushed into that corner. That was not the right opportunity. That was not what I thought it was. And I feel like that's your blessing here. So where to focus your attention this month? Where should Gemini focus attention? Gemini should focus attention on the Two of Wands. So something didn't work out, but that doesn't mean that everything's not going to work out. There's something going to work out for you. This is taking your next steps. This is bold and ambitious choices. This is partnering with others who share dreams, expanding your plans, and continuing to move forward. So don't dwell on this that didn't work out, that something was taken away from you. And that's what very much connected here to this star energy too, that you have like a hope and faith in the future. You have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of things going for you. Two of Wands, I always love the, like, you're holding the world in your hand. But it is putting together a plan about it. Because a lot of times planning, I'm a Gemini, so planning is not our strong suit. But this is talking about putting that plan together and start moving forward with it, putting those steps in. Okay, what is a challenge for Gemini? A challenge this month for Gemini is the Nine of Wands. You can see this here. It's a person standing in front of like this Knight of Wands. You may feel like you may not really fully embrace this star energy yet. I feel like, remember when we're talking about the secret and this blessing over here, you may feel a little battered. You may feel a little bruised. You may put up some walls around you. So that might be a challenge for you, because it's kind of hard to move forward when you are protecting where you are, right? And moving forward requires you to kind of let go of this position, and you take these wands down. Maybe you even just leave these wands behind. Like, you're not even going to take them with you. Just have your one wand and move, or your two wands here in this planning. That the position, it doesn't require you to fight for it anymore. And whomever you're fighting with, maybe it's a situation where it's kind of like, well, we're just going to agree to disagree. I'm not going to fight you anymore. And I've been in that, just even in traffic. So like, you're coming in, you're making a turn, you make this right turn, and you don't have to stop. This traffic is going by pretty quickly, and like, this person won't let you in. And you're like, what the heck, you know, and you're fighting with this person who won't let you in and I've had this happen where I don't understand why they do this. It's some sort of psychological thing. Like, they don't want you to move in front of you. Fine. So I will move behind you. They slow down. When you do, then you're just like, okay, I'm not going to fight with you anymore. I'm just going to speed up and get in front of the car in front of you. I'm not even going to play with you anymore. We're not even going to have this fight anymore. And it's such a weird situation in traffic, but that extrapolates out and happens in other situations too, where you're just like butting heads with somebody and then you're realizing this isn't even worth it. Like, sometimes you're even fighting about the same thing. It's just a difference in like the words you're using. Anyway, so that's what's coming out here, that your challenge is these boundaries, but you may not even need them because you're not even going to stay there. So why do you need to protect that area? You don't. And then something to release for Gemini is the Hierophant in reverse. Interesting. This is the second time we've gotten Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is, I'll show it to you upright, is somebody who is in authority. And in this situation, it is like the Pope, right? Somebody who is like the ruling class of this system. And you're releasing this boundary. You're releasing this system. It doesn't have to be religion. It could just be like a system that you're in, work related, or even like your HOA. Okay, so if you had to move, it's like maybe the place that you were looking at that you really wanted to be in had an HOA, but it would have turned out to be a nightmare because, you know, you had to park on the street and they don't allow that, for instance. So this is some sort of system, and this is you going against it. Which I think that you're pretty familiar with, Gemini, going against systems. And I think you're okay with that. So this is releasing a system, releasing something that doesn't work for you anymore. This can also talk about, like, maybe you learned something, and it could even go as far back, and often these things do, to grade school. And I'll give you an example of something for me. So somebody in authority tells you something. For me, in 5th grade, my teacher wouldn't let the girls play with the boys. I used to love to play soccer, but because boys were playing soccer and no other girls wanted to play soccer, or very few, I couldn't play soccer. The only thing that we could do together was jump rope. So I went for years thinking that I couldn't play soccer. And that wasn't a restraint that I put on myself. It is a restraint that I learned from somebody else, and it was through their value system. So this is you letting go of some sort of value system. It's probably a limiting belief. It's probably something that has held you back. And we have so much release here. We have so much moving forward here. This is what this month is about for you. Releasing things that don't work and not being sad about it. Sometimes we are sad about these things. Sometimes we think we need them. We need this system. We need these things. And in reality, it is just something, it's not a system that is built like a foundation to hold you up. It's a foundation that holds you back. And I feel like that is you're discovering this month. So let's see, I got a love message for you. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's lovely. So probably whomever you thought about when I read that is somebody who's thinking about you right now. It doesn't have to be romantic. could be a friend, could be a family member. But for those of you who are wondering if your person is thinking about you this month, they are. I'll probably do a reading that's more in depth on that. Okay, on what your person is thinking. And then any final advice here for Gemini? We have faith, worm moon. This is a full moon. So much related to this star. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe. Things are going to work out. Have faith in your plan. Have faith in that whatever you're letting go is no longer for you. And then let's see what else here for Gemini. Purity, snow moon. Very interesting. Even the way I shuffle through things like this, because this is 3130, so very sequential here. Looking at the other numbers. Threes might be important for you. Purity, I feel like it is really related to faith. Just having trust and understanding. And again, going back to that faith that things will work out. So worm moon, snow moon, these are both full moons. When full moons appear, it's a great time to let go of things, because remember, full moon gets full, it's its largest point, and then after that, it starts getting smaller. So that's a great time to think about things that you're releasing, things that you're letting go. And the whole point of this month for you, Gemini, is to release and let go so that you're, again, a lighter, meaner. I'm almost getting like this feeling of like Muhammad Ali, floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee kind of feeling. And Muhammad Ali, like, fighters or wrestlers, you know, a lot of times they lose weight just as a release to let go, and then they can be more nimble or quicker and move faster. And I feel like that is, even if it's just not necessarily a physical thing for you to be leaner and meaner, it is like you're not carrying this emotional baggage with you anymore. You're not letting it hold you down. I love this particular kind of, she's just like, I'm doing it right now, you can't see me, but like holding out your chest and just like presenting yourself. She's presenting herself to this moon. I am to like the sunlight in here, and just head back, eyes closed, and really letting those things go as you're breathing very deeply. So that's what I have for you for this month, Gemini. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you.